pro freestyler Don Brown, skating for Vision.
So Don Brown sent me a photograph of his journal entry from that day, or his notes, and it's his song and his trick routine from the freestyle contest. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But it has the date here, and it is July 20th, 1986. So this is the site of the Oceanside street attack in 1986. And today we're going to focus on two things, mainly the stage and the handrail and the cement blocks and the wooden rail that runs along the bleacher set here. So let's walk over and check out the stage. So Nodis in his run ollies up the stage, and kind of like people clear out where this handrail is, and Nodis attempts to board slide this handrail. Now I don't know if this is the exact same handrail from that day, but from what I can gather, some of the stuff here looks still the same, and I'll point some other stuff out. But this is the first time anybody sees in public somebody trying to board slide a handrail, and this is the handrail. So this kind of, in a sense, is kind of like the first public display of a handrail being slid in. That's the rail. So right around here is during Mark's run, he does a couple of tricks on this cement planter here, and one of the things that he does, which is pretty crazy for 1986, is he does what later got called a Madali. And basically what it is a frontside ollie to tail, but he takes his front foot off and kind of kicks it off to the side. People used to do it on vert, mainly Danny Way would do it on vert, and on vert it was basically a no-handed Madonna, so it got called a Madali. But the other thing that Mark does that's pretty crazy for 1986 is he does a backside ollie to tail on this as well. But the craziest thing in the part, and it's the last trick of his run. Oh, and I want to point out, Mark enters the contest with a sticker on his head. He puts a sticker on his head, so they call him, I don't remember what sticker it was, but they call him
Stickerhead, Mark Gonzalez.
But Mark ollies up basically right around here. He ollies up 50-50 stall on that basically wooden beam. And what Mark does essentially in many respects is he lays the groundwork for doing 50-50s on a thin rail.
Dude, that thing is high.
It's pretty high. So he also, when he comes off, he kind of hits the ledge, but he basically ollies to 50-50 on that rail in 1986, which is just completely mind-boggling. So yeah. So one other thing that I wanted to also point out is that Mike Vallely is flown out from New Jersey to enter the amateur contest, and Mike Vallely wins the amateur contest. I don't think there's any footage of Mike Vallely's run on video, but there is an iconic Grant Britton photo that's shot over here, and we'll go over there in a second. But one thing that I wanted to point out is that Mike Vallely tells a story about coming out to California, getting off the airplane, and he's riding an Alva board, and Stacy picks him up, and Stacy says, like, what are you doing? And he goes, what do you mean? And he goes, where's your Powell board? And he says, oh, I never got sent a Powell board. So Stacy drives him to Carlsbad Pipeline, and Carlsbad Pipeline is a skate shop. Tony always used to wear Carlsbad Pipeline stickers on his helmet, and Stacy drives him to the shop. He purchases him a baby blue Tommy Guerrero board. They come back to the contest. Mike enters the contest, wins the amateur division, and then Mike flies back to New Jersey, and they start filming for Along the Eastern Edge. And if you watch Along the Eastern Edge, that's the board that he's riding in that video. And that video also has a very young Mike Dare skating along with Mike Vallely in the street plant part when they're doing the street plants in the basketball courts at the Brooklyn Banks. And Mike Dare is about this big, and Mike Vallely's street plants are insane for that time period. But we'll walk over there and I'll show you the place where Mike Vallely and Grant Britton shot this this invert photo. So there's obviously 2 of these piers, so the whole set of bleachers that he's doing this invert on, you know what, to be honest, it might be like
It's probably this thing right here.
I bet you it's this. I bet you it's this back here. It's like, it's literally, you could see, it's literally back there what Mike V is doing the invert on. It's like that piece of cement back there. And you can see the stairs. It's so interesting. And then there's the wall back there. And then there's that. So he's like literally doing his invert back there. Pretty amazing. So that's the Mike V photo Grant Britton shot. And that's Oceanside Street Attack. Have a good one.